Okay. In the world of cameras, there's something called ISO. It's actually pronounced ISO, which comes from a word isos, but I am just stuck saying it ISO. And ISO originally was for the measurement of the sensitivity of light to film, traditional film. Cut to the digital era, it's a sensor, the measurement to measure the sensitivity that sensor is to light. The lower your ISO sensitivity, the better quality your camera is. However, if you have a low light and not very much light to hit the sensor, you have to crank that sensitivity up. Most cameras at about an ISO of 800 to 1000 start to introduce what's called grain or noise. And that is simply because the camera is taking so much sensitive information that it begins to gather things that have nothing to do with color or picture, just, I don't know, electrical data or junk that interferes with it. So you start to get a grainier picture. Many cameras cap out at about 12,000 ISO. So they can't go anything higher in the sensitivity, and most of that range on the higher end is pretty much unusable. However, this camera, which is the FX3, has the ability to go to an ISO of, I think, 128,000. So that's about 100x, if I'm doing my math correctly, of the average camera. Now, I've never actually tested it for two reasons. One, I always assumed it would be junky. Two, I guess I just always assumed it'd be junky, but I'm gonna try it now. Unfortunately, it is still daylight, so I'm actually just gonna go into the basement and try it in a pitch black room where there is almost no light. So yeah, it's dark. You should not be able to see anything whatsoever. So full disclosure, I did have to change lenses for this. This is an 80mm, that's why I'm standing so far away from the camera, and I can't really see. I'm probably out of focus. There's no autofocus on this camera, but it has a 2.8, or a 1.8 f-stop or aperture, while the other lens had a 2.5, so this one gets a little bit better low light, which is what we want for this experiment. The other piece that I should give you some context that I realized I didn't give before, this was all inspired by somebody who got these incredible nighttime shots with the FX3 at a 5120 ISO. So I saw that and I go, holy shit, that looks awesome, let me try it. This is 409,600 ISO. This is the maximum that this camera can shoot at. There is nothing, but you will notice a lot of grain in the shot. That's the noise that I was talking about earlier. Let's add a little bit of light here, but we're more accurately going to be going down to a 51,200. Now again, if I turn off my phone flashlight, there will not be any light to work with, but you'll notice a lot of that noise, a lot of that grain is gone. So that's kind of the sweet spot that we're going to be working with. So to be fair, at time of filming this, I haven't looked at it on a computer, so I don't really know how great it looks, but just judging it based on the monitor, it just looks like some mediumly bad low light footage. I think what I saw earlier today, which I wish I could show you, but I didn't capture it and it's long lost. I think what I saw today was somebody shooting in 50,000 ISO, but then running it through something like Topaz Labs or some sort of AI generative footage to reduce the noise and maybe enhance some of the aspects of the footage to make it look super clean and just exaggerate the capabilities of this camera. While this camera, even before this test, I've always liked for its low light capabilities, this just isn't so good that I would film in this. This just looks like a camera that has its ISO jacked up, and while it looks a lot cleaner than other cameras that I've used, it just looks like it handles it naturally. So, this was interesting for me. It gave me some ideas for some other things to do with this camera. Thanks for watching.